59-year-old Jerry Morton dreamed of spending time with his grandson after a career fighting fires. Then, lung cancer.
Non-small cell cancer, and it was stage 4, which means it already metastasized.
His doctor told him the cancer had spread to his liver.
I said, how many years do I have to live? And he said, I wouldn't think years, I'd be thinking months.
After 3 rounds of chemotherapy failed,
so this is a delight.
Morton signed up for an experimental treatment at Johns Hopkins, the first to use something called epigenetic therapies to treat lung cancer. The epigenome is a system that influences how your genome behaves. It acts as a light switch that turns genes on or off. In cases of lung cancer, the hope is that an epigenetic drug can activate a gene that switches off that tumor.
It is an explosion in science, and so relevant to cancer.
This is a vial of lung cancer cells. This is the drug. The difference with epigenetic therapy is, instead of actually trying to kill the cancer cells, they try to change their behavior so they don't act like cancer.
To develop this new approach, Stand Up to Cancer awarded more than $9 million to a team led by Johns Hopkins' Dr. Stephen Balin and USC's Dr. Peter Jones. They believe that reprogramming rather than poisoning cells will be less toxic to patients.
What evidence do we have that this treatment is working?
He has a big mass in his lung here that's gone 18 months after he started the treatment. He has a big hole in his liver here that's also gone.
Jerry Morton's response was dramatic, but this research is just beginning.
Some of these may be the bad acting proteins and some of
In a small trial, about 30% of patients had some real benefit.
There's nothing growing, you know. I'm looking good. feeling good and starting to get back to normal.
Where does this stand?
I have huge hope and excitement with caution. That's where we are.
Morton's 12-year-old grandson Tommy is just beginning to understand epigenetics and cancer.
You're not killing the cancer cell. You're taking him, you're fiddling around with him, and you're turning him into a cell that's a lot more normal, with a lot less collateral damage. Got it? Mm-hmm. Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the family knows for sure is more time with Grandpa.
I don't think dying scared me as much as the leaving my wife, especially. We've been married 41 years. My kids, my grandson. Just don't want to leave them yet. Not ready to give it up.
Look by sequence for...
Neither is this research team, and it's now expanding trials to include breast and colon cancer. Dr. John LaPook, Baltimore, Maryland.